Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is Kidlit Joy and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my review of Come Home Bigibila, a story of an echidna finding its way back to country by Tutt and Irma Gold and illustrated by Jessica Tedham. This book is a really gorgeous picture book and I have talked about Tutt's books on this channel before. He writes a lot of non-fiction for kids and this is, I think, his first picture book. It was so delightful. I received a copy of this from Alan and Unwin for review, so thank you very much to them. The blurb on the back says, Bigibila is the Gamilaraay word for echidna, Corrie's totem animal. When Bigibila finds herself far from her country, how will she find her way back? Now, I could potentially be mispronouncing all of this, but please forgive me. It's a really gorgeous book that celebrates the connection between Indigenous Australians and their totem animals. In this case, Bigibila is an echidna and Bigibila loves spending time with mum, but one day when mum goes off to get food, Bigibila goes off exploring, despite being told to stay home, and ends up being hunted by a large bird and then rescued by a park ranger who sees that they're quite small, but that Bigibila is quite small and decides to take them to a sanctuary where they can be safe. Bigibila obviously doesn't want to be in captivity and escapes and finds their way home, which is a really gorgeous story about homecoming. It's a good one to begin a conversation about animals in captivity and why they might end up in captivity, but also when should we make sure that they are released. The thing that I do love about this book is there is a glossary at the back of the book with the Gamilaraay terms and what they mean. There is a little bit about Bigibila and Corrie and Irma's connection to Bigibila. Then there's also information. How does it grow? Information about the armor. What does the Bigibila eat? And then how we keep Bigibila wild. And then also information about the creators of the book. So it's a really, really lovely book that combines not only a beautiful story, but also information about a very iconic Australian animal, while also continuing to build a familiarity with different First Nations languages here in Australia, because each Indigenous group has their own language group as well, and people are working towards making sure that that language stays because we have lost so many of them. And so these picture books are great for that. So thank you again to the publisher for sending the review copy. This was absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I forgot to share. You guys know how much I love an end paper. This is the start and I love it. It's just our little character wandering around. But I do like how the end papers at the back have been used to talk about the author. And I think it's really important in kids' books to include information about the author in picture books because it gives kids insight into who's written the book, why they might have written it, why this book might be important to them, and it helps to personalize the reading experience. So I do love it when there is information about the authors in the books. In the description below, I'm going to leave the blurb as well as a link to the publisher's website where you can find out more information about the book if you so choose. I'd love to know, have you read any of Tutt's other books, or are you planning on picking up this one? Feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.